The narrative that's being reported about Sunday morning events are inaccurate, and I like to set the record straight. On Sunday morning, I suffered gunshot wounds. The shit that confuses me about this, when the cops pulled her over, she ain't saying nothing about gunshot wounds. So if you ask me, and by the way, forgive me for anybody who might click this or say whatever. This is me. I'm thinking out loud on what and how I'm processing it. This. Let's say, for argument's sake, Tory shot her. It had to be an accident. Because if somebody shot you, and unless they're kidnapping you and holding you against your will, if the cops pulled you over, and first of all, if somebody shot you, why the fuck are you still staying in the same car with them? A nigga shoots you, that's a clear indicator that he might want to kill you. You might want to leave. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm tripping. So she gets shot, yet she's still in the same car with them. Now, we don't know if this car was on the way to the hospital or just on the way home. Also, I don't know if you ever seen someone that got shot. If she got multiple gunshot wounds, I know Meg's a stallion, I get it. But she ain't, even that hobbling, even though she might be shocked, even that hobbling she's doing, she might not be able to do that. So I was thinking that it was accidental. This is how I'm processing it. Maybe somehow Tory fired a shot. I didn't know if there was other people trying to get at them. Now we're hearing that it was just, they were in an argument. A shot got fired. I'm thinking accidentally. Ricocheted off the ground. I don't think it was a direct shot in a leg. Right? Ricocheted off the ground. Bullets definitely fragment when they hit something. And pieces of the bullet went into her leg. Because if the cops pulled up and the cops can't identify that she has bullet wounds in her leg, it can't be a direct hit. You get? Maybe I'm not making sense. If you shoot someone twice in the leg, and the LAPD pull you over, they have her do all of this shit, they will be able to identify why do you have 2 shots in your leg. Or if they felt any inclination that she was actually the victim of supposedly them shots, they would have looked for shell casings. They would have did a little bit more. Instead, she was allowed to say she stepped on broken glass, and they brought her to the hospital. So that tells me, and by the way, not that it matters, right? Not that it matters in the grand scheme of things if he shot her in the leg or it ricocheted off it, but I'm trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense now. So cool. She's allowed to leave there. Tory's arrested for the gun. I'm guessing they're probably like, yo, this fits the description. Let's search, whatever. By the way, I'm also interested in, if a gun is fired, there's usually shell casings. Is there shell cases where they find shell cases in the car? Did they find anything else consistent? I'm guessing we're going to find these things out, but these are just things that are coming to mind already. Why the fuck is she shot and still in the car with a nigga who shot her? Why the fuck, when the cops pull her over, she don't tell the cops, he shot me? Why the fuck the cops didn't identify Shorty? Because we can see on a blurry video she's bleeding. Why the cops ain't say, yo, whoa, that's a bullet wound. What the fuck? Who shot you? Why did the cops accept and answer that she stepped on broken glass? And why was Tory Lanez only booked on having a weapon, but not booked on discharging a weapon? By the way, in California, discharging a weapon in public could land you a charge. So if they found casings, clearly he discharged a weapon. There's no charges for that, only for possession. So already we got a bunch of red flags. But then she changes her story. Supposedly, we're only going by what the cops are saying. She changes her story to say, yo, matter of fact, fuck that glass shit, which she told the cops. I was shot, and I had to go to the hospital, and they had to take the bullets out. Now, again, if you ever know anybody who just gets shot randomly, it doesn't matter what. When you go to a hospital, if again, I know she's a celebrity, so they might handle stuff a little bit different, or she might have her own personal care. I don't know how, or like if she go to a public hospital. If you show up to a public hospital with gunshot wounds, they're calling the cops. Mandated. They have to. You can't just show up with like 10 gunshot wounds. They just cure you. They take him out and what the fuck? Oh, chill out. Y'all wild on Skype. They just take out the bullets and they patch you up and they nurse you up and they don't call the cops. They call the cops. So I'm again interested why that wasn't a thing, or we still haven't heard anything about that. Anyway, she came on here and she basically said she got shot. This tells me, if I'm making an assumption, they got into an argument. I don't know why the fuck, if he did, Tory would brandish a gun. I don't know. Like, why the fuck would you brandish a gun against a female who was only alone with her female friend? But somehow that gun went off. It somehow hit her. And when she went to the hospital, her story was one thing. I'm going to make sure Tory doesn't get charged with shooting me. That's what I'm getting. I'm not gonna tell the cops when they pull up, he shot me. You go to the hospital, you're probably also thinking about it a little. By the way, it probably wasn't even hurting at the time, even though she was bleeding. Again, you get shot, you're in shock. Now you're in the hospital, yeah, you're feeling pain, this and third. You're looking on social media, they think you're on some Bonnie and Clyde shit. People are basically running jokes. Now, after a while, you stop feeling sympathy for Tory. This nigga was tweaking. You get on, you basically, you don't snitch on him, quote unquote, which I don't think that's snitching. Is that snitching? If she said Tory shot me, is that snitching? Y'all gotta help me. Because y'all are the super thugs, I'm pussy. Somebody says yes. Yo, y'all too tough, man. Yo, y'all are too fucking tough. That's snitching? Yo, come on, bro. That's snitching if she said, somebody said to me today, it was actually Wayno after the show. He said, no, it wasn't Wayno. It wasn't Wayno. It was somebody else. But we were talking about it kind of like off here. And someone says, nah, women can't snitch. I was like, word? Like, basically, they're saying, like, when it comes to a situation where a woman is a victim, snitching is not a thing. Now, by the way, again, let me just say my personal belief. When you're a victim of any crime, I don't think you're a snitch. Like, again, because I pay a lot in taxes. Yesterday was tax day. Lord Jesus Christ, what they just took from me. Oh, my God. A nigga do anything, I'm calling the cop. You know how much I paid? Nigga, I probably paid like 49 cops salary yesterday. Fuck that. You think I'm not calling them? Who the fuck? You think I'm going to earn tough points in Meek Mill's book by saying I'm just going to handle it in the trench? I'm calling the cops on you, nigga. The fuck? If I'm a victim of a crime. Now, if I'm out there just shooting it out, you got to get it how you live it. You know what I mean? Like, shit. I get it. But that's not me. I don't think Megan's a snitch no matter what happens. Just to be clear on my position. But for me, it is clear that she may have in the moment say, yo, Tory, I'm going to hold you down and not say what happened. And I do believe at this point, she is ready to say what happened. I do believe when I hear the New York Post, let me scroll up. The New York Post, as you see my caption here, the source, Tory fired the shots were within the vehicle. Meg was outside trying to leave. Okay, that makes sense. Well, it does make sense. Why the fuck is Tory in a car fucking... You think he's trick shotting? What is he doing? Shooting at Meg outside. Why the fuck would you need to shoot at a... Why would you ever need to shoot at a woman? The source exclusively told page 6. This is page 6 this caption came from. There's video and the police are investigating. This is a case of a man physically harmed and abused a woman. This statement looks like it came from from MeganTheStallion's friend. Now, again, I don't know about any relationship they might have been in. But whether they were in a relationship or not, it's clear to me that some argument happened. She's trying to leave. Maybe Tory got mad. I don't know if Tory was just pulling out the gun because, you know, sometimes, and I don't know Meg like that too, so I don't want to, but sometimes people who ain't from that life, they come into hip hop and they fall in love with these people who seem to be about it. So niggas start act out of character to show them they about it. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, if I was ever chilling with Tory and he just pull out a gun on me, I'm snitching all the way on that nigga. Like, you wouldn't even have to ask. You feel me? So, I don't know. Like, the mere fact that, Tory's not a dumb nigga. Like, why the fuck would you pull out a gun unless maybe, like, again, I'm trying to rationalize the irrational. I'm sorry. You feel me? By the way, that's to any rapper. Like, to any of y'all niggas, and by the way, I've been around a lot of rappers with guns, but, like, if a rapper ever thought it was trolling me and pointed at me, hello, officers, come get this bitch. Yeah, of course. Facts! And by the way, I'm proud about that. I don't give a fuck. Like, niggas be acting like, listen, man, I came in this shit to make money. I ain't came in this shit to lose my life and be real. Okay? But I'm wondering if maybe this is some type of dynamic with them. Is this the first time Tory pulled out a gun around her? Again, I'm just thinking out loud. If this is the case. But this statement definitely came from her best friend, who probably seen this shit and said, yo, this nigga crazy. And to keep it real, while Meg is trying to hold him down, when she gets to the hospital, everybody, probably Meg mama, everybody else who probably hear the full story now, say, you better not go defend this motherfucker. Send his ass to jail. So I think Meg is going to probably put out a statement soon. Or maybe she doesn't put out another statement. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see Tory charged with some aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge. And also domestic violence, if you ask me. Just based on what I'm hearing. And it doesn't seem that Meg has any more sympathy based on her caption where she said this, which contradicts everything the police claim she said that night. Especially this part right here. I was never arrested. This whole experience was an eye-opener and a blessing in disguise. I hate that it took this experience for me to learn how to protect my energy. I'm pretty sure she'll come out on some Good Morning America interview telling us how the fuck Tory had the gun to her. Again, these are assumptions. I'm assuming that there was drugs involved. Doesn't have to be hardcore. It could be the demon juice. When you're off the Henny, the demon comes out of you. It could be just alcohol. It could be pills. Could be cocaine. Could be crack. I don't know what these celebrities are dabbling in. I don't also want to accuse, but I just from a personal standpoint, this doesn't seem like the person. If any of the events I'm even just thinking about and try to rationalize happened, that doesn't seem like Tory. So it could be somebody who's under the influence. But don't think that I'm defending him to the point to say if he did this is cool. If you ask me how this is going to go. And by the way, this is why I said the friend has gotten Meg to get in the right mind. This part right here, there is video and police is investigating it. Tory must have been acting up and the friend took the fucking phone out and started recording. Let's keep it facts. Tory acting up, cussing her out. I don't know what they arguing about. So the friend took the phone out and started recording. Tory not giving a fuck about no camera. Something happened. Now the friend turned the fucking phone over to the cops. Because the cops didn't even confirm. Look, spokesperson for the LAPD will not confirm whether there is video. The friend just told the New York Post there's video. We got the video. We got this nigga. So that's what I would be thinking. Is what I'm saying making any sense to y'all? Somebody said Tory's good. He's going to get 25 months and only do 7. Well, if Tory's not a citizen of the United States, I would think aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, domestic violence, and I don't know about his previous charges, may trigger deportation procedures. I don't know. Now, I don't know in between, and by the way, Tory's quiet, and I would imagine Tory right now is hoping that Meg in between now and whenever she's probably going to have to talk to the cops again, another interview, that Meg sweeps it under the rug. I just don't think that this will be swept under the rug, which I'm not saying it should be, because shooting somebody is not, you can't really sweep that shit under the rug, right? Because of the statement, you can't put out the statement and be like, oh, yeah, we're not going to tell you more. I think it's clear that she's gonna, seek some justice. Now, after this shit, truth be told, let's play out both careers. Again, I'm going really far, and by the way, you might find out in 2 days, everything I've said is fucking bullshit, so just take it with a grain of salt. But again, we're all interested in this story today, and I don't want to be the person, even though, I don't want to abuse it, especially when I know certain people and I have certain relationships with them, so I don't want to be on the phone with Tory, like, Tory, what happened? Then I could tell everybody. No, I'm just saying what I think, and shit, we find out otherwise, I report to the best of my knowledge to make sure everybody, knows the truth, what happened, really happened. But, honestly, I think this is going to go down like Chris Brown and Rihanna. For Tory, at this point, and by the way, I didn't even touch on it, not that it really matters. So let's say Tory brandished a gun. I don't know. Maybe Tory got his ass beat by Meg. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Meg like 6 foot. Tory 5'3", 120, according to the cops. Meg beat this nigga's ass, he took out a gun. I don't know. I don't know. Right? I fucking don't know. Took out the gun to even it up. You know what I mean? Like, he thought it was going to be a walk in the park, like beating Travis Scott's ass or something. Because when he pulled up on Travis Scott, Tory seemed confident that he was going to give Travis Scott the beats. But MeganTheStallion might have really... Meg might have been one. I'm just saying. The only reason I say that is, you remember, like, if you ever watch Chris Brown's documentary where he supposedly finally tells his truth about what happened with the Rihanna situation, he kept quiet for years. Some people who wanted to take his side or wanted to be like, no, we shouldn't be that hard on Chris, they were saying, yo, why doesn't nobody care that Rihanna started it and Rihanna started punching him in the face while he driving because she caught him cheating? She started the abuse. He just responded, and he's the man, so his hands hit harder, and she looked like that. We're in America, people. That doesn't matter. So, Tory, I don't care if you're 4'3", nigga. MeganTheStallion give you the beats. You gotta hold that shit. We all know. Jay-Z taught us. You duck, duck, weave, and run. Let me get out of here. That is true. Am I lying? Somebody says Meg unfollowed Tory. Yes. Meg is about to, again, and I'm not saying this facetiously. I'm not saying this. There's nothing. Hey, she's a victim. Let me be very clear. She's a victim. But this is about to, in my opinion, go the Rihanna and Chris Brown route. I'm going to tell you the glaring differences, though. Obviously, Rihanna gets shot. Second of all, Tory has nowhere the love. That quarantine radio shit was cool. You know what I mean? But it's cool because niggas love titties and ass. Let's keep it true. It's not that niggas love Tory like that much. You feel me? If I get some chicks on here, if Twitch say yo act, man, go back to 2016, man. Get some of these hoes with their titties out and ass out and they playing with a joint on here. Oh, we go crazy. We go crazy. But in reality, that's not like. Are they here? We might have like 40,000 people in here. But are the 40,000 people here for me? No, they're here to see titties and ass. So quarantine radio, while quarantine radio showed that Tory could pull like he was pulling 300,000 on demand, most people were. It's like going to the strip club. Yeah, you the strip club owner, but we go in and we dap you one time and then we looking at the girls. It's like the DJ at a strip club thinking, damn, I'm bringing all these niggas here every night. No, nigga, you playing the music and just trying to hype up the chicks that we want to see. Fuck is you talking about? So I'm only saying that, and I love Tory, that the love that you might think people have for Tory isn't that much. It's not Chris Brown level. It ain't close. It's not even the same hemisphere. It's not even the same universe. The love that they have for Meg is a lot. Meg is closer to what Rihanna was then than Tory's closer to Chris Brown, if you understand what I mean. Everybody looks at Meg to say she's next up. She's pretty much the heir to the female throne. And yeah, that's how niggas is looking at Meg. Tory, yeah, he cool. like that's the thing with him. Like, yeah, Tory, yeah, he cool. Like, he talented and shit, but yeah. Yo, look at this fucking comment right here. Damn, Tory really did shoot a shot. Man, you niggas ain't shit. This is why y'all get celebrities to fucking hate me and hate my page. This is why, man. Man, y'all ain't shit, man. If you follow me on Instagram and comment shit like this, man, you ain't shit, nigga. Yo, come on, bro. Look at this comment right here. Tory shot her because she told her. Come on, doggy. Look at this. Look at this nigga right here. She worried about the wrong shots. When are you shooting that tape? Come on, bruh. What is wrong with y'all, man? This is why y'all got people thinking I'm the worst thing that ever happened to hip-hop. I didn't create y'all. Look at this. She's so big, they had to use a gun. What type of comments are these? I just want to say to the hip-hop community, I'll stand with y'all. These fuck niggas, they not even chat niggas. These are some other niggas. They're just toxic. Because they try to act like I create all the bad stuff in hip-hop. Did you hear Meek said that I'm responsible for niggas dying? Like, yo, what is Meek talking about? Yo, Meek Mill, you had a concert in like Connecticut and like 3 niggas got shot and they died. Okay? If you wasn't rapping Hold On Wait a Minute for like 20 minutes straight and talking about the trenches, maybe nobody would have died. Who I helped get killed in hip-hop? If you're not responsible for that, who I helped get killed? You're telling me that I'm in the fucking crib doing hip-hop stories and I'm making people die, but you're in the club rapping about being in the trenches and all that stuff. They clap people in the same building. They died. You got no responsibility. You're rapping the most gangster. Yo, I don't give nobody no passes. I always shoot it out. So somebody listens to your music in the club saying, you know what? Meek, you're right. I do it too. My op right there. Let's handle it. You got no responsibility. But what is going on in hip-hop, man? Yo, Meek, I can't. If Meek shows me a high school graduation diploma, bro, I don't know, bro. And by the way, I'm not gonna be. I only really addressed Meek like that because Meek was really trying to. Why don't Meek think he could end niggas? Like, he never ended nobody in his life. But anyway, I digress. Oh my God. Look at some of these comments right here. I didn't say she got arrested. I'm reading this comment. But yeah, you pulled the TMZ and tried to say she got arrested. No. I said she got handcuffed. When police are trying to figure out what's what and who's who, and they have reports of a crime, it's customary that they detain people. And when you're detained, it's basically the legal way of the police officer saying you cannot leave. You cannot lawfully leave, but you're not under arrest. Being detained a lot of times come with being in handcuffs. Sometimes might be put in a squad car where the doors are locked and you can't get out. But that's being detained temporarily. She was handcuffed. That's different from being arrested. Okay. Alright. Anyway. Let me continue to play this out. So I think this is going the Chris Brown, Rihanna way. Because I believe MeganTheStallion is going to be on some platform explaining what happened. And she has to. And if people don't already see her as the victim, some tears will convince people. And I'm not saying she's not a victim. But this is how the Rihanna and Chris Brown thing started. Rihanna career, and let me be very, very, very careful with my words. When Rihanna came out, she was already on the road to stardom. Don't get it twisted. But when people saw that she was a victim of such a horrible domestic violence situation, she became the darling that America kind of put their hands around to protect, but also propel. Now, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't do that trade. Ever. Back then and even now. No one wants to be a victim and to possibly hope maybe a career, you get more attention for your career. Like, nobody wants that, right? Like, would you want to get, well, I mean, some of y'all might want to get your ass whipped for some attention. But, like, you would never want, like, if you're a woman, you wouldn't want someone to beat you up, someone to sexually assault you just for people to, like, these are just things that just happens in nature. And I think that, Meg is about to be not only celebrated more than she is already, people about to realize Meg is to be protected. I think Tory's about to be villainized. I don't think Tory has that fallback like Chris Brown did when he was seen as the villain of hip-hop. Let me say this, and I have to give a disclaimer before I say it. With Meg and with especially like even Kylie, I think when she says this is an eye opener and a blessing in disguise. I hate that it took this experience for me to learn how to protect my energy. Let's be very clear, Meg, you kind of lit out here, girl. You got a #1 song. You hanging around with too many niggas, bruh. Okay, and what I mean by too many niggas, there's no slut shaming or nothing like that. It's like you hanging around too many niggas. That's on some nigga shit. Like you need to start moving like a diva. Like you're the heir to Nicki Minaj. You feel me? You think Nicki Minaj is hanging with YoungBoy? Like love YoungBoy, but come on, man. Like I think this is her realizing. Put it like this: she was with Tory and Kylie. Kylie was probably in the next universe away from this incident. I guarantee Kylie was at the crib rocking Stormy to sleep. She know when the fuck shit gonna happen. I'm out. Her security, her handlers, everybody else whisked her away. Yeah, Tory getting drunk. He on some nigga shit. Let's get you in the crib. Okay? Let's get you over to baby Stormy. What the fuck? That nigga, oh my God. Somebody took this nigga Tory. Somebody took this nigga Tory booster seat. He tweaking. Let's get you in the crib. Let's get you away from this bullshit. I love Tory. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Meg, yo, you know one of those people that the party over, but they still with the fuckery when it's past the time of like acceptable fuckery going on. Everybody been home, but y'all still outside the club, still doing crazy shit. I don't think Meg has realized how important she is. I think this was a wake-up call for her, as she admitted. Like, yo, when Kylie dipped, that's when I should have dipped. I should have gave Tory a nice little church hug. Okay. Pat him on his head. All right, Tory, okay. Carry along. Bring my ass to my Airbnb where we're working on the next twerk video to break the gram rather than being out in the streets with Tory in the 4-5. Am I tripping? Tell me if I'm tripping. I gotta look at the chat more often now. Because you remember that night which they said I went too far? Yo, everybody in the chat was saying, chill, you're wildin'. So I'm looking at the chat now. I'm like, my wallet? Tell me my wallet. Tell me my wallet, bro. Just tell me my wallet. Tell me my wallet. Tell me my wallet. Okay. Meg, you're a superstar to be, baby. Start acting like one. Stop hanging with the hood boogers and the hood rats. The rappers with no security. They rolling around with the dicks on them. They got 2 dicks on them. Like, come on now. You're past that. And I hate to say it because Tory is my guy. But I've seen Meg in situations where she looks intoxicated, but she looks like she's having fun. And I often say, where is her team? Where's the people with her to make sure that while she's intoxicated and having a good time? By the way, you know who they say be getting drunk a lot? They say Rihanna have a good time. She be getting mad lit. We never see Rihanna in some weird ass. Well, for the most, we ain't see Rihanna. Like, Rihanna got some handlers around her. Like, all right, Remy. Okay. This party's over. We gonna bring you back to the crib. No. You're not going with Tory. No. We're going home. I don't know. So, if you ask me, today's Thursday. I think Monday, to Wednesday, there will be additional charges brought on Tory Lanez. And I really hate that that's going to happen because Tory's my guy.